WOAI.
69 degrees under partly cloudy skies. News Radio 1200 WOAI covers San Antonio after Fox News covers the world.
Fox News Radio. I'm Ron Flatter. The snow alerts are on high in the Northeast.
Prepare for the possibility of being shut in and at home for the next 24 or 48 hours.
Massachusetts Governor Deval Patrick in Massachusetts, a blizzard warning is in effect from northern New Jersey to coastal Maine. Forecasts say up to 3 feet of snow could accumulate in New England before the storm moves out to sea. The snowstorm also hitting areas battered by a monstrous storm barely 3 months ago.
There are many people, victims of Sandy, who still are not back in their homes, living in shelters, many of them. There are many who have got back into their homes, but have not yet got full power, cannot run full heating. There is also great concern about the storm surge. New Jersey, New York, east of New York City on Long Island, where the storm surge is likely to be the highest.
Fox's Jonathan Hunt in New York City. The search continues in Southern California for the ex-cop suspected of murdering 3 people in Los Angeles. Fox News Radio's Jessica Rosenthal is live.
Ron, the search has been focused in the mountains of San Bernardino, where Christopher Dorner's burned vehicle was found, but there's been no sign of him. Ex-FBI profiler Joe Navarro believes Dorner is still out there.
Is it possible that he could hurt himself? Anything is possible, but the trajectory usually for these individuals is some other kind of a dramatic ending.
Dorner's been in several cities in Southern California this week, and there have been false sightings of him all over. Today, authorities served a search warrant on his mother's home in Orange County, Ron.
Jessica, in Northern California, an FBI sting led to the arrest of a San Jose man believed to be in the process of setting off what he didn't know was a phony car bomb. That was in front of a bank in Oakland. The FBI says the suspect was sympathetic to the Taliban and that he wanted to start a civil war here in America. Officers say the public was never in any danger. You're listening to Fox News Radio. Fair and balanced.
A proposal in the legislature bans any public school district from using sex education materials provided by any outside agency. Dan Quinn of the liberal Texas Freedom Network says that's about half of all districts.
It's going to make it harder for schools to teach about effective sex education in a state with one of the highest teen birth rates in the country.
A Plano Republican Jeff Leach's bill would also ban any agency which provides abortions like Planned Parenthood from having any input on junior or senior high sex education. And the Alamo Colleges today received a contract to train 1,000 new employees for San Antonio-based Rackspace. Chancellor Bruce Leslie says it's a wonderful opportunity for local people to move to a great high-tech career.
Maybe they are already in a field, but they're not happy in it. But they just are hesitant to change fields. This is an opportunity to do so.
Most of the jobs of maintaining Rackspace's cloud systems, Leslie says, were not for this training program, and these jobs would have gone to people in other cities. Dancing with the Stars Season 13 winner J.R. Martinez is in San Antonio today. And Martinez spent several years here at BAMC recovering from severe burns he sustained while in Iraq, and he says he's glad to be back.
I mean, it's always great to come back to the city that was very, very crucial in a very sensitive time in my life.
And Martinez will be in San Antonio broadcasting his new show. It airs every Sunday from Los Angeles. To listen, just download the iHeartRadio app. Tundra sales were way up last year, so now Toyota's unveiling a new full-size Tundra, which will begin production at the Southside plant in August. And the new aerodynamic body and high-tech interior features is expected to appeal more to lifestyle buyers than to people who actually use their truck to work. It was unveiled at the Chicago Auto Show. And police say a 7-year-old boy alerted a teacher after finding a loaded gun in his backpack in a Philadelphia elementary school today. It was a .38 caliber handgun loaded with 5 rounds of ammunition. The boy said he had his backpack with him in the classroom the entire day. His family is now being questioned. Breaking news on the hour, at the half, and anytime at WOAI.com. Brought to you by 5-Star Cleaners. Joe Pags is next on News Radio 1200 WOAI.
News anytime at WOAI.com. Delivered by
My 5-Star Cleaners, my 5-Star value.
It's the Joe Pags Show on News Radio 1200 WOAI. To talk to Pags, call toll-free 1-800-383-WOAI or 737-1200. Now, Joe Pags.
Hey, glad to have you here. Welcome to the program. Thanks for stopping by. It is the Joe Pags Show.
News Radio 1200 WOAI for a Friday. Give me some strings. Horns. Sorry. Harry Lockheed, get it done. Checking it out. Harry Lockheed.
No.
What day is it anyway? Where's Bob Guthrie? Friday. Thank God it's... Thank God it is Friday. No, that's right. Friday. Yepper. Thank God it's... Thank God it is Friday. You darn skippy. Matter of fact, let's make it a Free Speech Friday. Freedom. Bring it down. Free Speech Friday. It is a short version of the Joe Pags Show. We get off at 6 tonight as the Pistons are hosting your San Antonio Spurs in Detroit, where it is cold and it is snowy. Talked to my brother-in-law a little while ago, Carrie, and he said 7 inches of snow on the ground.
Wow, already.
That's just the start of it. Oh, yeah.
Man, it's going to be bad.
It's coming.
It's going to be that.
It's coming. So, yeah, it's the global warming.
Oh, yeah.
I told my brother-in-law, just go outside and start the SUV. And that'll melt it.
Yes, it'll melt it all.
If he starts the SUV, what'll happen is springtime will hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. I'll get that one.
And if you leave it running for a couple of hours, it'll be summertime.
Summertime.
Beach weather.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
So we have a lot to try to cram into an hour here because it is JPT. It is. I just checked. Let me check the calendar. Yep, JPT.
That time.
JPT. JPT. Say what? JPT. JPT. All right, listen. Maybe you're more hip to something like this.
JPT.
Annoying voice right there.
Hey, stop it. It's great. JPT.
Oh my God, that's right through me. What?
Don't be so mean.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's my voice.
I'm extremely mean. Oh no.
That's even worse.
What? JPT. What the? My goodness. JPT.
Woo.
What's the You know?
Getting down.
Oh goodness. What is it?
JPT.
Thanks, Barry. Way to go.
JPT.
All right, listen, for those of you who are just new to the program, you're wondering what that even means. Break it down. Go. What is it? Go back down. Wow. That's my favorite part.
That's my take.
All right, glad to have you here on JPT. It is Joe Pags time. My pleasure. So we've got, now that we've knocked that out of the way, about 50 minutes. We're just snapping off the minutes.
I know.
Just snapping off the minutes.
Like my too fast
See if we
already.
can't make it happen. We've got a lot going on, though. And I figured that we'll do a little gun talk, just a little bit, not a whole lot. And then we've got to talk about the possibility of changing how we do football practice
Yeah.
in the state of Texas. That's a little bit weird, huh?
Just a little bit.
That's a little bit odd when you think, I mean, we're Texas.
Hello, it's football.
It's Friday
High
Night
school
Lights and
football.
Saturday Night Lights and...
We eat, breathe, and live it. And my family does.
And the word light didn't mean less than heavy. It means the lights that illuminate the field.
That's right.
So, yeah, I mean, for me, this is just... Wow. And can you imagine going through practice all week and not having, but a little bit of contact, and then you go into the game and have somebody trying to knock your head
No,
off? So
I don't think that makes any sense.
it doesn't. I don't think you're...
How do you do that?
You're not properly preparing the kids for what's going to happen to the game.
I think they're going to get hurt even more if you do that.
So I think that we ought to talk about that at some point. First, so we've got to start with how nutty is California? That's the question. How crazy is California? How nutso is California?
How crazy are they?
Well, I mean, you got Moonbeam over there. Space Cadet Jerry Brown, who's like, more people are moving to California than ever. Oh, shut up. You wish you were Texas. Get over yourself. I mean, seriously, the residents of California just voted themselves a tax increase.
I know.
I'm not impressed.
It's bad.
Jerry,
Very bad.
not impressed.
Have you seen this, though? A gun confiscation bill has been proposed now in California.
I have not.
Quote, "We can save lives," end quote.
Okay.
Law-abiding gun owners in California have to feel uneasy after Democrats rolled out a massive gun control package Thursday, which includes strict ammunition regulations and even a bill that allows potential confiscation of the state's 166,000 legally registered semi-automatic rifles. Under the sweeping gun control bills introduced by state Senate Democrats, all semi-automatic rifles with detachable magazines would be banned. All guns would be registered, and gun owners would need a special permit just to buy ammunition. Proposals appear to be even more draconian than New York's recent gun control legislation, considered to be the toughest in the nation. Mercury News has more. The 10-bill package constitutes the single largest gun control push in decades in the Golden State, which already boasts some of the nation's strictest gun laws. It joins equally controversial proposals from Assembly Democrats that would regulate the tax ammunition sales and consider taking the state's 166,000 registered assault weapons from their owners. The first unified California plan comes less than a month after New York adopted its own sweeping package of new gun control bills. Or gun controls, and President Barack Obama announced a package of executive actions all in the wake of December's Connecticut schoolhouse massacre. Even as this plan emerged Thursday, House Democrats' Gun Violence Task Force was announcing 15 policy principles, including protecting Second Amendment rights, but also instituting universal background checks and reinstating a federal assault weapons ban. State Senate President Pro Tem Darrell Steinberg, Democrat from Sacramento, on Thursday defended the huge gun control package, saying California's tough gun laws have been exploited long enough. He says he also said that he respects the Second Amendment rights of law-abiding citizens to have firearms for hunting, sport, and home defense. The guy's an idiot. Guy's a crackpot.
Wow.
He is. They all are. That being said, he believes in sweeping gun regulations. He says they will save lives. Quote, "We can save lives by curbing the proliferation of guns designed to be fired and reloaded rapidly," he said. "We can save lives by getting guns and ammunition out of the hands of the wrong people. We can save lives if every gun owner knows how to safely handle those guns. And if we can save lives, we must act to do so." There is no word as to whether he's going to ban alcohol or ban cars next.
Wow.
Because that of course, would save more lives.
Of course it would, yes. Absolutely.
However, pro-gun advocates argue the bills are unconstitutional and infringe on the Second Amendment. Of course they do. Quote, "Almost every item in the proposal is wildly unconstitutional," said Gene Hoffman of Redwood City, co-founder and chairman of the Cal Guns Foundation gun rights group. He also said the state's overreach may accelerate the speed at which the Supreme Court takes these ideas off the table. I agree.
Wow.
I agree. At the end of the day, we need idiots like these people in California. We need them. Because this will take the legislation to the Supreme Court faster and have them be slapped immediately.
Got it.
It's 737-1200, 1-800-383-WOAI. Joe Pag Show. Loaded phone lines on a Free Speech Friday. We're back after this.
Some reported sightings of former L.A. police officer Christopher Dorner haven't panned out. Authorities don't know whether or not he's in the Southern California mountain area. That's where they've been focusing their search for him. As sheriff's searchers followed what appeared to be Dorner's tracks from his burned-out pickup, which was found yesterday, but they lost the tracks on frozen ground. A Dorner, who has threatened to target police officers, is suspected in 3 killings in recent days. Details at the bottom of the hour. Now, here's your traffic update.
We're seeing delays on 35 due to a couple of problem spots. So you've got 2 accidents downtown on both sides of the roadway at 281. They're blocking the right lane. You've got northbound traffic heavy coming away from St. Mary's. Southbound is backed up from Walters. And on the far northeast side, northbound 35 before Pat Booker. That earlier wreck has finally cleared. I'm Katie London from the SASpy.com Traffic Center.
This traffic report brought to you by Batteries Plus. Stop by one of the 5 Batteries Plus locations now through February 28th and save $15 on laptop batteries and adapters after mail-in rebate. If you need batteries, shop Batteries Plus with 5 area locations.
The problem is spending. This is a spending problem. Washington has a spending problem. We'll be spending more money. Stop the spending.
Updates at the top end, 30 minutes past the hour.
Spending is up 16%.
And the smart talk in between.
Listen, to make money, you have to spend money.
This is a spending binge.
News Radio 1200.
The government's spending.
WOAI.
OfficeMax is celebrating our brand new collaboration with GoDaddy. We've teamed up to bring the power of digital marketing to your small business with a 1-year online package, including a domain name, website builder with